3D prints on Etsy. Is the party over? It looks like it might be, or at least the beginnings of it. Taking a look here, this article posted on Tom's Hardware just a short 19 hours ago yesterday, outlining some of the changes to Etsy's policy that have been implemented. So the main image here, the Flexi Dragon. I've long been hating on Flexi Dragons and Slinky Dragons and fidget spinners and all these other 3D printed things that are in no shortage at any given flea market, school function, internet, wherever. I don't know who's buying these things, but I guess this is kind of like the, it's finally the dragon rather, that broke the camel's back. It says Etsy has redefined its creativity standards to include a vast majority of 3D printed goods sold on its website. Now anything 3D printed must be produced based on a seller's original design. Now, if they can actually enforce this, which I think is probably going to be the big hurdle here, because Etsy has long had people breaking or circumventing their rules for a very long time, and they never seemingly do anything about it unless the person's causing a big ruckus, a big stink, or if people are mass reporting a person for doing that. I know Etsy's got a big problem with drop shippers, a big problem with AI generated stuff, and they seemingly just kind of pick and choose when they want to enforce that kind of thing. So I imagine people are still going to be selling Slinky Dragons, and it's just a matter of whether or not someone complains about it or this person causes problems as to whether or not Etsy chooses to enforce it. I guess based on this, you could still sell Slinky Dragons so long as you're the one who designed those Slinky Dragons, and this is probably a big bust to the designers out there on Fangs and other platforms that sell their designs as part of sort of a package or recurring subscription model for people to 3D print and then sell, because those people are probably not going to be doing it anymore or be scared away, and so they're probably less likely to subscribe to those models, and so it's kind of going to maybe have a trickle up or down effect. It says the move took 3D print sellers by surprise. Should it? As it was unannounced by Etsy itself. Instead, the update was caught by sharp-eyed Etsy sellers who bothered to read the legal section under Our House rules. It goes on to say that Etsy, when it was founded 20 years ago, it was on Bazaar. The whole point of Etsy is for like handmade knickknacks that grandma is knitting a quilt at her kitchen table and selling it to make a little extra money, but it's kind of been corrupted and perverted by, well, people like us, selling drop-shipped items, 3D printed items, basically micro mass-produced items, if that makes any sense. It's really meant for sort of handmade stuff, and really the overwhelming majority of stuff on Etsy is not like that. The company began cleaning house in 2024 by introducing creativity standards to reassure shoppers that Etsy still had a human touch. The only human touch that 3D print stuff gets is when you press the button to print the model. It says Etsy did not say how it plans to enforce the new policy. Designers are encouraging their supporters to stay calm and wait for clarification. Until then, sellers may be able to keep their shops open by putting a little extra effort into their listing and photos so they have a unique personality. It does sort of prompt a question for me, because I know a lot of people on Etsy that do 3D print stuff are using AI generated models to then print and sell. And so I guess that technically counts as a design that you made yourself because you prompted the AI on what to make. But in like the spirit of like the handmade thing, I mean, it obviously doesn't, but in this day and age, it really only matters about skirting rules enough to where you can get that bag, I guess. So my thoughts on this, you know, I'm not an eBay power seller. If you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you know that way back when I first started, my plan was to have a great big print farm in my warehouse, and then within like, I don't know, an hour, I realized that there's really not a meaningful or significant amount of money to be made in 3D printing, at least without a significant initial investment or a team of people coming up with ideas or doing market research and stuff like that. It certainly can be done. It just seems to me that like with the low barrier to entry in 3D printing, that it's just really not worth the time. There are better avenues to explore, but I still sell things on Etsy. I still 3D print stuff with the hopes of selling it, but it's really sort of just, it's really content fodder, to be honest. You know, I'm not making anything significant. Like my Hornet Nest model that I've been selling a ton of those, and then at the end of the month I look and I'm like, oh, I made enough money to buy a 4-pack of organic chicken breasts at the grocery store. Like, is it really worth it? But for many people it is, especially if you're working a main job or you're doing it as a side hustle, side income kind of thing. It certainly is. So I'm not going to discount that, but for me personally, not really. But it does strike another blow to people who are trying to do that and trying to just kind of spin up a model to make money versus creating and pouring time into a labor of love, a passion project, as sort of a side thing. You know, the grandmas that are knitting the quilt at their kitchen table, maybe there are grandmas that are 3D designing things and printing them, or grandmas out there downloading Slinky Dragons off things and trying to sell it at the local flea market and on Etsy. And maybe they're gonna, you know, kind of come up short at the end of the month. I don't know, but I would love to know what you think about all this in the comments below. Do you think Etsy's gonna actually enforce this? Are you scared? Are you going to go ahead and preemptively start removing certain items from your Etsy shop in preparation for this, as to not cause a contagion to bring down the entire shop? Looking around on my Etsy, I think maybe I have a couple designs of things that I didn't design, but I got express permission from the designer to sell it, so I continue to sell it. It wouldn't be the biggest hit in the world for me if my Etsy shop went down, but you know, certainly don't want to bring that down because I've got something of a track record now and I want to keep it open. So love to know what you think about all this in the comments below. Be sure to like the video because it's the nice thing to do, and of course subscribe for more content like this. I'm the Technicals. See you next time.